Is that working?
I can see, yeah, it's working.
It's working. Me and Jay Grafton, we were on the Ole Farts ride, and we decided we wasn't riding them big boys. Them big old bikes, they'll be falling down and crashing and can't pick their bikes up, get stuck in mud holes. So we're riding a 125 class. And we've got a companion here that we're he kind of wants to go with us. All right, let's head down the trail.
I'm ready. Kinda.
There's the old Trig Fire Tower, and most of the time anymore you find an old fire tower like that. They've our government has the son of a guns, I want to say something else, they've blocked them off where you can't go up them, but this one you still can. Well, we're going to head on down the trail, buddy. Nice talking to you, and I'm glad you didn't stick us with that pitchfork.
Yeah, well, have fun, guys. Nice talking to you.
See ya. Cross it right here. That's pretty cool.
It climbed it just fine.
We went right up that sucker, didn't we?
Yeah.
This one hill I'm talking about, it's really long. And it's got kind of one a rough, almost to the top. It's got one of a rough spot, but I think they'd make it. That was cool.
Yeah, I was kind of tickled to see that little road.
Yeah. Well, I gotta pee again. Pretty flowers. I don't know what them are, but they're all over Southern Illinois now. I've never seen it so prevalent. I have no idea what they are. Man, they're beautiful. Had been for ABS brakes, I'd never been to see that creek. Oh, ABS brakes save me now. And my traction control. Whoops, I forgot I ain't got no traction control. 7 horsepower. Kind of don't need traction control. About to bump me out of the saddle. That creek we just went through, that was on the 2014 loose nut ride here in Southern Illinois in the Shawnee Forest. And anyways, Steve, loose nut, made a sticker for that ride, like a lot of, you know, usually he always does. And anyway, on the sticker is a picture of me going through that creek on my 690 K10 before it blew up. Anyway, it was real deep, the water flying everywhere. It's a really cool picture. he put it on that sticker. This is really cool. Now, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Seen this road closed before. By the way, I can remember probably way back in the 70s, this was a single track trail through here. And it got bigger and bigger and wider and wider and bigger and wider. And then they paved it. Not all of it. Anyway, it'd be interesting to see if maybe there's something down here that's got the road closed. We'll see. If you go up that road right there, all the way to the end of it, there's a really cool log cabin up in there. There's like a Atlantic gas line down through here. Can't imagine where the hell it'd be going. This road dead ends into the wilderness, Lust Creek Wilderness. Looks like they've fixed a couple culverts too. Yeah, next time I come down through this will be paved. Greyhound buses will be coming down through here. Paying into my Social Security. Hey, you can't pass me. Rodeo. On the rodeo. Well, we walked all the way up to Lust Creek, and that was I think that was the end of the what you can ride legally down here. This is all legal here. I think once you hit the creek, the legality ends.
Tiny dinosaurs! I had one fly across in front of me a while ago. I've heard of one.
Well, I guess technically the flock, huh? Day 2 of my Ole Farts ride. And I'm getting kind of ticked off this guy here. He's been tailgating me all morning. And he's passed me twice. I mean, he is picking them up and putting them down. Anyway, you're going the wrong way now, so you better turn around, buddy. I love this old store. Whoa, Fartsy. Got some old equipment laying around here, but well, what's cool, that looks like the original window that thankfully some kids have busted out. Looks like a post office stuff in there. P Ridge Timber Company, Timber and Cattle Company. When I first came here, this thing was in a big disrepair. Nobody was using it for anything. But I think some old farts started coming in here and having meetings. Yeah, they got some firewood, and look, there's an old, that's a table saw, isn't it? I have no idea what that is. Oh, there's a bell on that stand right there. But they've recovered this since I've been coming here. This was just all wood. It was quite disrepair, and you know, the main thing about keeping an old building like this from falling down is to have a good roof on it. And they've done that. I don't know if it's going to be an annual event or not, but anyway, this is the first event anyway. Ole Farts ride. You got to be old, on Social Security, Medicare, old and slow, and old George here, old 179, put on this ride. He also developed the Southern Ice Trail in Southern Illinois. Where the hell is George? I bet he went to the pooper. Anyway, George has got a Husky 701 here, and I don't know, but he bought this bike, and I've never seen him ride it. He's always riding his Honda. I hinted at that he don't like it, but he won't admit to that. I'm joking. Anyway, I'm the big dog. Not very big anymore. We're getting ready. We're getting to suit up, go for a ride today. And me and we're camped here at the Lake Glendale State Park. And me and Jay and Mark Beckman, we're riding Honda 125s. Oh my God, look at this stable and machinery here. This is scary. Son of a gun.
Roundup.
It's a 125 Roundup. By the way, today's my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
We're gonna do a birthday ride.
We're doing a birthday ride. Now here's the meanest monster of them all right here. The Honda 125 Monkey. There's my buddy Jay. So I'm gonna go in and visit the turlet and get suited up.
I might walk across the street and do that myself.
So what are you riding here, Mark?
I am riding a Honda 125 Trail. It's a speed demon according to Big Dog. And I'm going to see if it lives up to his reputation of being the fastest rider I know.
By the way, they're called 125s.
Oh, 125s. I apologize.
You're in the 125 class.
All right. New class for me.
We're not taking any tools because we're all three on Hondas.
Yeah, we won't need any.
We don't need any. But we're going to have this is a birthday ride for me. I'm 71.
Happy birthday, Mark.
I'm 71 years old today. Didn't think I'd make it, but by God, here I am. Ain't supposed to park up here, it's illegal, so that's why I'm parking here. Up here's George, you know he's 125. Friday morning here at the Ole Farts Ride, and it is 59 degrees, and I'm freezing. Or it feels that way because it's been so hot the last few days. Anyway, I want to have a bowl of cereal, a cup of coffee, and get the old CT125 out again. Good morning. It's freezing out there. Let's ride. Alright, Friday, the last day here at the Ole Farts Ride. Well, today it's the Ole Fart Ride. And anyway, old Honda's getting warmed up here. What's a beautiful campground here. It's nice and quiet. Yeah, hit them up, move them out. First gear, it's all right. Second gear, it's all right. Third gear, it's still all right. Oh, there's fourth, so I better not get too carried away. Keep going too fast, won't be able to see nothing. Won't be able to enjoy the beautiful countryside. Lake Glendale. There's a bicycle trail going right down there, and it goes up and goes over the dam on a little narrow single track and over a little bridge over. It's really cool. I rode that yesterday on my bicycle. Here's the beginning of the original Trail of Tears route. Actually, it's not the beginning of the route, but it's the beginning of this little I guess you might call it an auto tour or something. Anyway, the trail here is route goes through Shawnee Forest. $59 this morning after being really hot. Feels cold. Well, Mr. Turpin, he's out for a walk this morning. I'm not gonna run over you, guy. No, I'm not gonna run over you. Boy, I've seen a 50 of you guys out. Seemed like when I was a kid, you seen them all the time, but then when I got older, you never seen a terrapin. Well, there's sure a lot of them down here. Got through here, and this is a private property. National Historic Trail it here. And it's private property, and you have to call the owners to arrange a visit. Be cool to walk to go out through there though. What's this sign over here say? Kind of mucky right here. Original route. It's an old cemetery here. I think there used to be there's a Trail of Tears, the original route sign right there. I don't know the significance of this little building right here. Maybe there was a church or something here at one time. There's always left that building and an old cemetery. Prospect Road, Trail of Tears original route. Cemetery behind this old church too. Wow. Bethany Church, 1893. So river levee at Golconda, Illinois. The Ohio River there. This gets under the water a lot right here. Got a cool walking path. Goes out through there and then over that bridge over there and oil there and into a marina over there. I've not walked it, but I've rode my bicycle over it. It's pretty cool. Well, I think I'm in the town of Brownfield. This is a historic old town. Some neat stuff here. There's this old church here. Organized in 1860, and it's still active according to the sign out front. Well, this may just bore the heck out of most people, putzing around looking at this stuff, but I enjoy it. 162 years and still serving Jesus. Brownfield Baptist Church. And I'm just guessing that was old school. Sure looks in good shape and keeping the lawn mowed, but I don't kind of doubt if it's still. And anyway, there's a hill over here. I gotta see if the Honda's gonna be able to climb it. Oh, I believe I can climb that second gear. It's one of the coolest remote little back roads in Shawnee Forest. It's weird as heck. It starts out as a gravel, just gets kind of rough down in there, and you're coming up here, and you got one lane concrete. Now, how unusual is that? I mean, it looks like it ought to be wide enough for a Model T. And it's just strange as heck. And it goes up to this old church up here, which this church is cool too. Come on, little Honda. Is this not cool and unusual? I think this church is in use anymore up here, but it's in fine conditions, well kept. Isn't this something? One really weird thing about this church. I'll show you in just a minute. But that's the back, and there's no door in the back. It's just out in the middle of nowhere. Well, they keep the grass mowed. Church looks really well kept. But what's weird is this is what I would think would be the front of the church. And it's up against the woods here. Ain't this strange? Really well kept cemetery. There's some, you can tell there's some really old graves out there, but some of these are not extremely old. A lot of people named Walter here. And this is called the Waltersburg Church. There's a propane tank out there in the woods and a gas line and a regulator there, like they might heated it sometimes. And then you got this cool little gravel road going out of here. How cool is it? Down we go. Got a raging creek crossing here. Whee! Well, meanwhile, back at the campground. Well, this is the end of my Ole Farts ride down here in the Shawnee Forest, the Lake Glendale campground and park. So I'm gonna load the old Honda up in there and head out. Been a good time, real good time.